So one's going to probably be upstairs. Yeah, it is 2016, I bet, because it's 410 Alpha. Okay.
Here, I'm going to introduce you to Paul, who's the home inspector, and he's in the heater HVAC system right now, and he thinks it was somewhere around 2016. Say hello, Paul.
Hi, Sue. Right, Sue?
Suzanne and
Suzanne.
Bo.
And Bo. How you doing, guys?
So he's going to explain a little bit about the system.
All right. You have two systems. One most likely is going to be in the attic, and you got the one down here in the basement. This is going to be ditto, meaning whatever I explain here, the one in the attic will work the exact same way. All right. So to understand these systems a little bit, all your return sides, which in the case here you got metal, all your return sides are your interior walls of your home. So this home is 8,000 square feet. So between the two units, these returns are sucking back in whatever area that particular home. So we'll use hypothetical, each floor is 4,000 square feet. So we'll say each unit is sucking in 4,000 square feet of that living area. They come back down through here, come back down to a filter that you have here, and it's a 16 by 25. And voila, it's been changed. But if you notice, I can still see Carol's phone through the filter. So what's that mean? That means these type of filters here get changed every 30 days. All right, and they're made to collect the bigger particles of dirt, dust that gets in the ductwork back in there, get trapped on here. So every 30 days you would change this. They have other different types of filters. They have one that's more dense, like filterette type filters, and the same size, and you change them every 90 days. What they do, they filter the air more. And you guys will know that just from like dust in the house, you know, a lot of activity going on the roads outside, that type thing. Or if you have children, a lot of kids going in and out of the doors, opening, shut doors all the time, that type thing. But if you're happy with just this type here, these get changed every 30 days, and you can buy these by the carton. Okay? This is important to change all the time because this is what makes the system work efficiently. Okay? Your system most likely was probably 2016. I'm satisfied with that, which kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. Now, the older system, how old's the home?
2004.
2004. So in that time, the system has been replaced. But these are 410 Alpha. It's a new kind of Freon. And the new kind of Freon makes the outside units bigger because for every 1,000 square feet, we have 1 ton of air conditioning, and there's 12,000 BTUs per ton. So the BTUs per ton is important because that's heat. You're going to have friends over, you're going to be cooking, body heat, all that kind of stuff. So in the air conditioning mode, what we want to do is take out that humidity. And that's exactly the way we do it. So that's why it's sized the way it is for them particular areas, whatever it may be covering. And again, we use hypothetical 4,000 per floor. I'm using it right now. So if it's 4,000 per floor, a lot of times these units are roughly be about 4.5 tons because we want to go over the total square footage for the heat. And that's exactly how we get the outside unit to work efficient. In the outside unit, around the units themselves, most of your manufacturers will say keep an area clear around it. They usually say 12, 18 inches. All right, yeah, you got the spider plane, whatever you want to call that plane. I don't have a green thumb, just so you know. They're the things that get up against the unit. And the way the outside unit works, since I worked in a nuke plant, is when the unit's running, it's sucking in air this way. So it's all the outside air. Well, it's like anything. If I start crowding it in, it don't get the air that it needs. And that's exactly what makes these things malfunction a little bit or work inefficient. How's it work inefficient? Well, the outside unit said, I can't breathe the way I want, so how can I give you the air conditioning inside the way you want if I can't breathe on the outside? So the analogy I use is like, you're breathing good today, I stick cotton up your nose, you can't breathe. Exactly how it works. All right? 2 is, since the outside unit is sucking in the air that way, it also collects dirt. Okay, so it could be the grass clippings, it could be lime, it could be anything in the air when the wind blows it around. It gets caught up in that coil outside. So, Bo, as you as a homeowner, what you're going to do is grab your garden hose and hose that down. Okay, I'm anal. I have mine done yearly by another company because I'm on the road a lot. So they come in and I have a yearly plan with my HVAC guy and they take care of all that maintenance type thing. If you're into looking to do it yourself, great. These are the things I learned off watching guys in the nuke plants and stuff like this. And this is exactly what they do. They use water. You have companies out there that will use coil cleaner. We call it water. They call it coil cleaner. It all depends how you want to use the words. Okay? And you get a charge for that type thing. They charge $186 to use Windex with water or something. I don't know. But this is exactly what you want to do with your units outside. That's how you get the outside system to work efficient. Two, as we were talking about it, you have these two lines coming in, okay? When they are operating in the mode they are now, we have the air conditioning running now. This little guy is the high pressure. And on high pressure is what we call the liquid gas state. So when we pump it in from outside unit, it's on these two lines here that are brazed, and they're home runs from point A to point B. So you have two coils in each unit, one here and one on the exterior. So if you ever dumped your Freon, it's either in this coil or the coil outside. It's never in the lines. Okay, so when we pump it in the liquid gas state, we come to here and there's a nozzle on the end of this. And what it does from the pressure and everything, it squirts it into the A-frame coil and it freezes it into a gas state. And that's how you get Freon. And then we take it back out on a gas state, which is the one that's insulated, and this one's going to be cold. So high pressure warm, back out is cold. And that's exactly what you want to feel all the time, Bo. If you ever have warm and warm, it tells you one thing. You dumped your Freon. It's either going to be on the exterior or the interior, and that's when you're going to get an HVAC guy to come in and check it out. Okay, so right now we have one running. So this is warm, and this one back here is cold. Okay, so it gives you an idea of what's going on with the system.
I'm going to stop it and do it again. Okay.
What happened?